Hello everyone, my name is AKWBlaze91 with a channel update. I'm going to wish you guys Happy New Year because we've moved on to 2017 and I've got this new massive channel update for you so that you guys know of stuff that's now been changed around my room and stuff that's been I've been changing around my channel. Well, as you guys have seen my channel layout now, I've swapped it, I changed it, given a new background decoration. Hope you guys enjoyed that. So I figured I'd do a little update and show you guys my room. It's had a little bit of a that's had a little bit of tidy up. That's had a little bit of a clean up. And I'll be showing you some of the things that's around my room and showing you primarily my gaming setup. So as you would already know, in 2000 on Christmas, for Christmas I got my hands on a brand new HDMI television. So my old one's now gone and I've got all the space around to put all my new consoles. So I've got over here my PlayStation 3, which is on at the moment, which you can see it's on right now. And over there is my Xbox 360. I have both of these consoles laying down flat, because that way it'll be a lot more easier for me to access the disk drive without it tipping over. And primarily for the 360, if it's lying on the side, I won't have to wiggle the console while the disc is inside without risking it could damage my game. Now over here is the PlayStation 4. This is one of my more recent consoles I got. This is from my it was a birthday present. An early birthday present, I would say, from my brother Simon. So yeah, here it is. Rather unique, rather neat, isn't it? And I got that laying on the top. And next to it, is the little charger. I plan to have it outside. I plan to put it in another spot. Like, why not here? So in case I get a spare controller, I can put it here. I can put it there and leave it on charge. Leave my controller on charge. I'll explain about the controllers in just a moment. So there, that's my PS4. Now over here is the Nintendo Wii Console. I got it on top of my old little shelf that I made in school. It's where I put all my Nintendo GameCubes and my original Xbox games on. Over there is where I put my Wii remote, because I bought this new charge. So I bought a charger for my Wii console that can charge my my Wii remote. So yeah, it looks pretty neat. Now, I managed to plug all with the aid of my brothers. We've plugged all the consoles onto this main television here, and it's rather unique on how we got them all set them up. Really simple, really not so complicated. It's not a complicated setup, thankfully. And I've written up a little list telling me what plugs are which if I want to play play on whatever console on my television. It's like if I want to play PlayStation 3, like here, that's because that's running my PS3 right now. I just have to turn one plug. I just have to turn the PS3 plug on, and if I want to play PS4, I have to turn I have to turn the PS3 off so I can play the PS4. But down here is my down here there's my Virgin box, and over here, can't see it very well, is my old VCR player. Now, in order for me to play my VCR, I have to turn the Virgin box off. Kind of a pain in the ass, but oh well, nothing I can do about it, to be honest. It's kind of ass otherwise. Now, let's turn over to my computer, shall we? Where I've got my newest game console set up on here. Well, plugged into my computer monitor. This is the PlayStation TV. And I've got my spare PS4 controller I got. This is the PS4 controller that I got with the PS4 console that my brother Simon gave me. And I'm using it to play PlayStation TV on there. I do need to buy a PlayStation Vita memory card for it in order to save some of my games on there, because my PS TV didn't come, because PlayStation TV is, regardless, even if it's cheap and all, it doesn't come with some of the essential accessories like the Vita memory card. But at least I can play this one though, Tales of Heartsar, without needing a memory card. But my other PS Vita game I got, Killzone Mercenary, I do need a memory card in order to save my progress. So I'll have to buy a memory card for it. Now let's turn over to the main component side, the PC. Here is my PC. It's a Windows 10. It was primarily a Windows 8 machine, which is now a Windows 10 operating system because it upgraded itself to Windows 10. I'm not sure how, because I did decline the upgrade, but it did so anyway. But it just upgraded anyway. Mine's got 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is good enough for some of the games I want to play on it. In case I really do want to go back to playing PC gaming. And some of the gaming that are too high spec, I want to do them on consoles. I'll do them on consoles because that way I'll have all the necessary. No, I shouldn't say. Because that way they'll play just better that way on a console than on the PC. Because you know what PC gaming is like. And here's the keyboard. My old PS2 keyboard. This is a keyboard I usually used to use with my PlayStation 2. Because I'm not using the wireless one that the PC came with. And then here's the wide mouse as well. Very cool looking mouse, I have to say. Now downwards there's my microphone. I don't use mics very much. But over here is my PlayStation adapter in case I feel like I want to play PlayStation 1 games on my computer. If I can download an emulator. Or play any PC games so it's compatible with a joypad or something. My joypad's underneath there. Can't see it very well. Yeah, so that's entirely my PC setup. And my PS TV's now set up there as well. like it. So, so now we can turn over to the way I've stored my games to. Right, so over here in the PC games area, these are mainly a lot of old PC games I have here, and I doubt any of them are gonna work, because we all know what PC games are like. They only operate what they want to operate. If it's anything from the 2000s, from the early 2000s, yeah, we'll go ahead and operate. We'll be happy to operate those. But anything from the 90s, no thanks, we don't want those. Bit of a pain in the backside, if you ask me. So these are all the big PC game boxes. These are like this standard PC set boxes. Standard PC set cases, 2 big PC game boxes, and the dual case CDs, with one just being a sleeve. And I think in there's all my floppy disks on there. I doubt any of those are going to work on my new computer. And now we're going to turn our attention to the game cases over here. Now over here is all the PlayStation Vita games I've got. I've only got 2 here, Tales of Hotstar and Killzone Mercenary. And down on the bottom is the PlayStation Portable games, which I have at least 8 of them. And then over here we look at the 3DS games. You notice this is where I store all the handheld games and my DVDs. It's it's not a bad pile, I'll say. Just a little bit of an asshole if it comes to taking one of those bad boys out, taking one of the games out. So anyway, here's the 3DS pile. Not a big pile, but still, I can access it no problem. 3D now the regular Nintendo DS pile. There's plenty of games here, I'll say. But at least I don't have any issues taking one of the games out. And GBA pile, again, quite a bigger pile, but still I can pretty much handle that. I can handle taking a game out. Now there's the list I wrote. It shows the channels I need to access for the TV, if I want to use any of those. I'll be writing down the channels as well. And here is the DVDs. DVDs are a little bit of a pain to take down because of course the dual case, and there's plenty of them. I have to make sure I nudge myself against the wall to prevent them from falling off. So yeah, very self-explanatory pile. Now we're going to turn our attention to this pile. Now you won't be able to see it very well. It's a bit dark here. And this is where I store this is where I store my handheld game consoles now. Like my Nintendo DS Lite, my 3DS, my PlayStation Portable. I think it's in one of those. Yeah, it's in it's in one of those bags. Yeah, I put it in a case just out the way. Oh, it's not collecting a lot of dust. Now we're going to turn our attention to the games up here. Now, since moving the PlayStation 2 Now, since giving the PS2 back to my brother, I had a bit of an improvement pile to my PlayStation 1 pile and my games pile. Well, my PlayStation 1 pile and this pile here. This pile will now be occupied by the PlayStation 4 games. And up here now, this is the improved pile that I used to have. So now all my brother's games are now out on my pile. And that's good. Because it gives me a bit of room and it makes it easier for me to get to my PlayStation 1 games now. Which I'm happy. Right. So here's all the PlayStation. So there's the PlayStation 4 games. I've got 12 so far. Yeah. Physical game. This count. Oh yeah, 13. I'm missing the other one. So yeah, 13. 13 PS4 games physically, and here's all the PlayStation 1 games. Again, I'm really pleased with the improvement I made to this pile, which means I can have all the storage space I can for any of the PS1 games I want to pick up and just be happy with it. Now we're going to turn our big attention to this lot up here because wow. Look at this. Holy fuck. Now over here, now we're going to turn out to, now we're going to start with this pile here. This is the Xbox 360 pile. Now again, like I said, I'm taking a few Xbox 360 games away so I can replace them for their PlayStation 3 counterparts so I can play them online. Because I'm now getting accustomed to playing on the PlayStation 3. Another reason is because I want to maximize my achievements on the PlayStation console so I can compete with my friend in trophies. Now, so this is the Xbox 360 pile. So I'm still going to be covering Xbox 360 games, but I'll mostly be covering games exclusive to it, and any games I just don't feel like doing 100% trophies on, like any of the Square Enix ones, because I'm really in for shit this year with them. I dare not speak of it. Anyway, now we're going to move on to the Nintendo Wii console. My brother Simon had to replace the adapter on my Nintendo Wii console, so now it's plugged into HDMI. So my Wii console is now on HDMI. Same with my PlayStation 3 and my Xbox 360 as my PlayStation 4. He bought an adapter for my consoles, which can plug to the HDMI output. Of course, my PlayStation TV there, that's also an HDMI console, and that's plugged into my computer monitor. I had to use my computer monitor for the PlayStation 4 temporarily. And for me, I'm actually very pleased that I've now given the PS TV some space. And of course now, my TV's now having my console space, which is good. So anyway, back to the Nintendo Wii over here. Yeah, very simple collection. I'm replacing some of the Wii games for the PS3 counterparts because they'll have trophies on them. And I do want to replay some of the games again for trophies, and because they'll be fun that way. And then lastly, on the subject of the PlayStation 3, here it is, the absolute big pile of the collection, and the one I'm destined to fill out more, the PlayStation 3. Holy mackerel, look at all those. And this is because I want to pick up PlayStation 3 games that I can earn easy trophies on, so I can earn some platinums. So I can compete with my friend in the trophy ratings. I know my friend's got more trophies than definitely more trophies than I have. But I'm aiming to get as many as I can. Because that's the thing with the PlayStation consoles. And the good thing is, the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita games, they all share the PlayStation Network ID. So we get trophies in one in either a PlayStation 3 game, it'll add up towards your PlayStation Network ID score. Or if you got achievements in a PlayStation 4 game, it'll also total towards your PlayStation Network score. And PlayStation Vita games, the same thing as well. And I'm hoping to maximize my trophy output as well. Whereas for the Xbox 360 consoles over here, I'm only aiming for games exclusive to the Xbox 360 console, plus also Xbox 360, and also games that only have achievements on the Xbox 360. So it's going to be quite a big task for me in terms of getting the achievements and working out my racket and working out my game storage. Now this isn't a very particularly secure shelf. This isn't a bad shelf, I will say. But I would have liked I would honestly like a bigger shelf. So I can store my PS3 games, so I can have the big pile occupying the PS3, another pile occupying the PS4, right. Another thing as well, my storage in the cupboard. This is where I put all my unwanted boxes, or boxes of devices I've already opened. Oh no, wait, it's not this side. It's this side. Now here's like all my devices. Boxes to my devices I've already opened. So if I could, and of course all that is just Mum's spare clothes, because she puts them in a spare closet here, out of the way. If I can have those out of the way, I could have a little shelf there occupying for one of my consoles. So yeah, that'll be good. And over in this side over here, you can see this is where I put all my unwanted games. All the games I don't want anymore. I've still got quite a bit of games to sell off, but I'm making progress on it, and I will be updating blog and letting all my family members, letting go everyone in my family know what stuff I'm selling off, so that if they want it, they can buy them off me. So yeah, now it's time to move on to the last bit of control. Last bit to end this off is the controls. Now over here on the PlayStation 3, I've got my Power A Air Glow controller, which looks like an Xbox 360 pad, mind you. Has the it does. Looks like an Xbox 360 pad. It's designed to look like one. It lights up and it blows a fan. Right, and then over here's my Xbox 360. I just got the regular Xbox 360 controller. And on my PlayStation 4, I'm using the Gator Claw controller, which I've got to work. And so far it's worked brilliantly for me. It's lasting quite well. Especially for a cheap controller I picked up for for about near 25 quid. Shame that this touchpad here doesn't feel authentic, and I can't get it to work with PlayStation TV, but oh well, it's a PlayStation 4 controller I can use for my television. I can use here, and that's without problems. And I'm happy, and I'm pleased about it. And lastly, here's where I'm going to be. And lastly, here's my, as I said before, is where I'm going to be storing my controller, my Wii controller. Of course, I'm going to be sorting out some of the controllers in here, tidying up and throwing away all the broken ones and tossing. I'm putting some of my controllers toward the other corners. Like putting some of my GameCube memory cards into the Wii console out of the way. Even though I want the Wii console to have the controllers in, just want to ensure the Wii console is functioning and it doesn't collect any dust anytime when I'm not using it. So this is it. This is my gaming setup now. All my consoles are now plugged into HDMI. I've got all my consoles are now optimized to HDMI. I've got all my games running in high definition. That's a brilliant thing. I've now got really a ton of games to play, with more on the way. I got all my unwanted games I'm going to be sorting out. I'm still busy sorting out all my unwanted stuff, and I'm going to be sorting out what ones I'm going to possibly get rid of under there. If I see anything underneath I think it should go, I wouldn't mind getting rid of it. Because they're just ending up eating up a lot of space. So anyway, guys, this is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been my gaming channel plate. No, I meant to say is hope you enjoyed my gaming setup video. There's gonna be quite a bit more updates to do. I've got another top 10 list to work on, and I've got what is it? I've also got games I want to finish up before I start any more new games. So I hope I'll get around to those soon. So till then guys, I hope you enjoyed this gaming setup video, and I'll talk to you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and see you soon.